A common idea among guys is that women act in an irrational or unpredictable fashion. And sure, that happens, right? I think everyone would admit that happens. However, with a little bit of information, we can understand a lot of what women do. And these 3 books help a lot. So let's get into it. Number 1 is The Evolution of Desire. In this book, what the author did was he collected data from various groups of people from across the world. So the Amazon, from Russia, from America, from South America, from China, etc. And he looked at all of this data and he looked for commonalities amongst it. Stuff like men prefer younger, more physically attractive women, and women prefer older, more financially stable and successful males. That's hardly groundbreaking, I admit. However, there's a lot more to the book. There's a lot more information in there. And also, the author includes a lot of information about male and female dynamics between other animals and how different those can be. So it's pretty interesting. It's an easy book to read. Definitely recommend it. Number 2 is Way of the Superior Man. Now, this is a pretty classic book. I've read it a bunch of times. Most people I know have read it. It's a great book. And really, the author, David Deida, gets into male and female gender dynamics and how we work together. And he urges you, as the guy, to be on your life path and following your vision and doing what you need to be doing and not slacking off, having the discipline to be out there kicking ass all the time. And why does that matter? Because that's what women are attracted to, and that's what women want in a guy. Now, I mean, it benefits you, of course, as well. You have a kick-ass life. But that's what women want. Women don't want the guy who's, watching television and he hasn't been to the gym in a while and he's gotten like a little bit overweight and he just is angry with his life and he doesn't have a good job and he's just kind of pissed off all the time. It's like, no, women don't want that. They want the cool guy who's out there winning all the time. And that's what David Deida talks about. And he talks about some of the behaviors that women, some of the things women will do to test a guy. And these things can be so frustrating to males sometimes because we don't understand our purpose. And so David Deida gets really into that and why women do that and what their motive is. So check it out. It's an awesome book. The final one, The Rational Male. Oh man, this one will blow your hair back. It's basically like this hot knife, this hot dagger that's going to cut out all the bullshit that we've been taught our whole lives by teachers, by parents, by siblings, by other women, by movies, by music, by books, by magazines, by newspapers, by everything. It cuts out the bullshit about what women want and the relationships between men and women. So basically, when you read this book, you're going to have a lot of beliefs challenged, things that you've believed your entire life. The first time I read this, I was depressed. I was not happy because I just learned how much of what I've believed my whole life is basically bullshit. But that's a good thing. It can hurt for a little bit, but it's a good thing because you're getting new information. So Rollo Tomassi explains what women want in a guy, why women will choose a seemingly shitty guy while they'll stay with him, what you as a guy can do to bring more women into your life, what you as a guy can do to maintain healthy relationships, multiple relationships with women, if you want to do that. And yeah, it's just an awesome book to read. It is really good information and it will help to explain why women do some of the things they do. So check out these books. I've created an article with links to all of them and a bit further information about all of them. I will post a link to that article in the description. Check it out, read it, buy the books, and you will go a long way towards understanding women better.